Yo, what's up? If you've come across this, my name is Colleen Gallagher and I feel super excited and grateful to virtually meet you if you've never met me before. My purpose in life is really just to activate more love on the planet, and how I do that is through guiding people to understand their spiritual or energetic gifts and create a business out of it. The two people that I usually work with are someone that's more in kind of the corporate matrix level, and they really want to break through and they want to really use their creative expression to really start their own business, their own side hustle. Or on the flip side, I work with people who are very spiritually in tune, yet they haven't really figured out the business world. And so I really bridge those two worlds for you. And why that became important to me is because I had cancer at age 14, and from a very young age, I saw a lot of people pass away without really truly living life. And in this global pandemic that's going on right now, to make it even, I guess, more wild, is that, we have a lot of questions and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of answers that are happening. And so something that I've created is called a Magical Creatures Oracle deck. And this is what they look like. So when you're watching this, it may be on Amazon or it may still be in pre-order. Right now I'm in pre-order, but yet when you're watching this, if it's a few weeks after, they'll be on Amazon. And so I wanted to show you kind of what an Oracle deck is. So that's mine, and these are some other ones that I use. So I wanted to also share theirs, the Guidance by Doreen. For those of you who don't know, I love the Goddess, number 13. It's such a powerful energy to embody, to be aware of, and understanding how it moves through you, how you can really activate it and be in a sense of, be from there throughout life. The other decks that I have is called an Indigo Angel. So for those of you who consider yourself indigo children, I do. Again, Doreen created these. This deck really just helps me realize when I'm causing a separation in my life, because reality is we are all one. So anytime that we look at someone else and we place a judgment, or we place a way of separation, so like a ladder, we just basically offered separation within our own consciousness when we are all in the same consciousness and awareness. So this deck really, when I'm feeling separation or anxiety or things like that, I go to that deck. And the other deck that I love, which is Sacred Geometry Activation Cards, which are beautiful. And these just are really to understand your energetic body and emotional body, things that are going on. And so those are decks that I also use. I keep them around the house. And my specific deck, the Magical Creatures Oracle deck, they are more specific to understanding your spiritual gifts, your mindset kind of around business and freedom, and how to combine that together. So it's really a blend of spirituality and business, where the other ones are much more focused on your spirituality or your energetic body. And so with mine, how it works is I have 52 cards. So I will show you them here, which is super exciting. 52, and they're all different creatures. And so there's 13 of each color, which is pretty extraordinary. But there are 52 creatures. So there's not one creature that is the same. Each card is separate and has a separate saying, and it has a separate creature. And the intention with these or any really guidance, because you don't have to be like a psychic or someone who's, reading cards to do it. It's not necessarily like tarot deck. But simply you just, wake up in the morning or throughout the day if you're feeling anger or frustration or confusion or separation, or you're just kind of wondering, what do I do? As a lot of us are wondering right now with, the virus that is going around, what do I do? What is next for me? What am I meant to tune into? Well, these are great cards where you can simply just turn to and you ask a question. Universe, what do you want me to know today? Universe, I'm feeling a lot of frustration around whatever that is. Can you give me a message? And so let's say if I wanted to do my business, right? I'll take the 13 blue cards. You could separate them or you can put them all together, but there's 13 of these. And so I'll just shuffle them and be like, okay, so Source Universe, I'd really like you to tell myself and everyone who's ever watching this video what they desire to hear about creating a business. Let's see. And I'm shuffling them so you can see. I'm not looking at them, showing you. And the top one, Molia. You are meant to live in a world where you're supported with all the wealth. And so that's what the world wants me to hear. And that's what the world wants you to hear. When you look at this, it's sacred geometry, it's crystals in the background, it's cutting straight to your subconscious. So it's going past all your thought programming that stops you from really connecting with your soul. And so, yeah, these are very, very special cards. They came to me. These creatures are all real. So they're all creatures that I see, like just as real as me talking through this phone to you. They're very real. They're very special. A lot of people that have pre-ordered them are their existing clients of mine. They have started to see these creatures in their meditations and in people's shirts, and they serve as really powerful symbols for you to know that you're being guided in the right direction, or you're exactly where you're meant to be. And one thing that I like to share with guidance decks or oracle decks, no matter which one you use, I mean, they all, like I said, have a kind of meaning behind them, a specific, I don't want to say niche, but they have a specific vehicle or medium that they're being used through. So for me specifically, I saw these because I'm really the bridge of spirituality and business, where Doreen Virtue, I wouldn't say that. That's not her big one, is really focused on spirituality and connection, and same with just ones that are pure sacred geometry. Mine aren't pure sacred geometry, they're a version of it. And so, you know, you look at those different things, and I really know why mine are so special is because it helps you really understand how to monetize your passions and monetize the world that you perceive, how it makes sense to you, and for you to feel like you are better understood in the world. And I know so many of us, we have our mind that goes crazy, and it spirals and it spirals and it spirals, and it keeps going with anxiety and feelings of depression and all these things. Well, these really guide you to stop from the mind and knowing that there's something greater. So an example I like to share with you is, many of you who may or might know me, may or may not know me, I've had feelings of anxiety for most of my life. Some of that is generational, for those of you who know what that means, but my grandma has had anxiety, my mom has had anxiety, so I generationally have been given anxiety or feelings of it, and I've really had to process sometimes what that means for me, and if it's even mine, and how to overcome it. And so maybe you're just feeling anxious, and so maybe I would go to my mindset cards, the pink ones, and I'd say, okay, I'm gonna shuffle these so people can see, I won't look at them. And I'm like, okay, what does the universe want me to know about worrying? Like, I actually, with this global pandemic, I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea where I'm gonna be tomorrow. It's so unknown. What does the world want me to know about mindset? And, oh, this is beautiful. Aya, it is your natural state to feel free to explore the expression of your true essence. Be free in your exploration. And why this is so beautiful with Aya, for those of you who don't know, well, Aya can mean a few things, but it's really your activation of your third eye, that is your straight connection with source or the other worlds and realms. So it's really beautiful that this came up when it comes to worry or feelings of anxiety or depression, because the world wants all of us to know that just look through our third eye and connect with what's greater than us, and everything will always work out. So these are very, very magical. These have helped a lot of people already, just simply being in the pre-order. And, you know, even when I was going through treatment of cancer, and even when I was traveling the world, I would keep, you know, cards with me, and I always just pull one when I feel called. And it doesn't need to be some big ritual that you do or something scary. It's literally just to help you feel centered, to feel empowered, to have a knowing that you're at the right place, you're on the right track. And they really do just serve as a medium, and they give you answers, like you just saw with Aya and then the blue card that I shared. I mean, they really do just share answers that are the exact right moment of what the world desires you to hear. And when we have that doubt that comes up in our minds, as a lot of us have negative self-doubt and talk, and me included, though it may not look like it, these really just give you back to a place for the sacred geometry to cut straight through your subconscious mind, to bring you back into your emotional body, back into your physical body, and to just feel how glorious it is to be alive, feel how amazing it is to just be here existing, and that they can guide you to remember that the not so physical world is actually very real, and there's a lot of answers there that you can pull into the physical to guide you to do exactly what it is you're meant to do and have the impact that you're meant to have. And so when you see this and you're someone who would love to be receiving these, I would be so grateful if you just comment below creature, or if you send it to a friend or tag them that may need these. As I said, right now I'm in pre-order, so you can just comment and I'll send you it. However, in a few weeks they will be on Amazon, but the price point will be greater. And so I just want to do one more shuffle of them all, and I'll just do a collective pull. So I'm just going to do source, universe, God, energy. What do we want each of these beautiful people, and myself included, to hear? I'm just going to do one more. I'm not kidding you guys. I shuffled these. Malia came up again. You are meant to live in a world where you're supported by all the wealth. I swear you saw me shuffle these. This is what the world really desires you to know. With everything going on with the virus, everything going on, like, you are worthy of an abundant life. You are worthy to live not even just wealth and financial sense, but you are worthy of living wealthy in how you communicate, to feel that you have so much to share. You have an abundance to help other people with, and that you actually are so abundant and wealthy within yourself that you are now creating it for other people. So I hope this serves you. And like I said, comment below and we'll make sure you get the link to receive these. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and let's go out there and change the world together with this magical creature oracle deck for people to remember the magic that already exists within them.